Hey guys, how you doing? Ron the Nut here. Just want to show you the box of awesome that just arrived. This is my custom STH10 case from Case Labs. That's their logo case, but the STH10 is the one that I have, and you'll see that. If I can do it right, you'll see the case being built up as we go, and that's what the kick-ass Big Bang XPower 2 build is going to go into. So, well, here's the case all splayed out of the box, and nice packing job, because that box, well, it was a little wet and damaged on one corner, but nothing inside the case was affected. I haven't peeled everything back, but I looked in the corner of where that area was, and everything is just fine. So it looks like, and they wrap it up in nice thick metal plastic, separated layers by that white foam, and here's some of the cages, some of the accessories that I bought, and hopefully show the instructions and all the hardware to put it together with. So anyway, that is the STH10 all laid out. Let's see what we get to next. So here is the finished case. That is from Case Labs, the STH10. I have the reverse layout, so you'll notice on the left hand side is where the power button and recess and the front I/O is going to be. So on the right hand side, that's protective covering on the window, and the top portion, of course, is the top chamber. I'll have power supply, maybe power supplies. I think only one is what I'll need for my build right now. And the bottom is where I'm going to have two radiators, two SR1s, 480 and a 360. So that'll be it. In the inside here, we have the there'll be mounts for the, so I can put the fan controller, the coolants reservoir and pump combo setup, optical drive, and those are primarily what I'm going to have in there. Of course, here's the motherboard. That tray is for the XPTX layout, but mine is an XL-ATX motherboard, so plenty of space and room on there. I think there's going to be some gap that I'll have to run some of the SATA cables and stuff too, because of the extra space, but leaves room for expandability. And I'll be removing some of these panels in the bottom here to get the tubing run, and then hopefully the top should only be power cables coming through the grommeted sections in the back. So anyway, this is just a quick look at the case after it's been assembled. I'll be popping these panels and stuff off to start installing things. Let's give you a look at the back. This is a removable motherboard tray. Here's the look from the back. There are plates that will cover these guys. I'll have a power supply installed in one of them. I don't know if you can see it. When I open the door, you'll see, but there's a gap for cable management between the chambers and down the side. And then motherboard tray. There was an option to, instead of getting just a grate there on the tray, you could have small fans, but those fans, little fans, I forgot, are they 80 mil fans? They tend to be loud. Then of course here's the bottom where I'll have radiators on either side, and I have some ventilated panels that'll allow the air to come through. And here is the motherboard tray sliding out. And there's plenty of space there. have the wheels. I don't have them locked right now. Here's a look from the back side, the top down. And then you'll see here's the upper chamber, and then you can see there's a space to run cables down, so cable management all in the back here, and then also down in the bottom. So I'll have fan cables, of course, that I'll have to mount to the XPower X stations that I have that'll feed up to the power. And so this is pretty awesome. These panels just lift right off. You can see that on the hinge. So both the window panels come off real easy, and these panels just pop right off. They have really nice mechanism to secure them and to get access to it. And I also have some radiator mounts. You can see over there. Those are to mount the radiators down in either of the chambers. You can have 480 rads on those particular ones, or 360. You just don't use the last set of mounts. And then those are some of the drive cages and fan mounts for this front, for the front panels, the fan base. And then there's some bracketry and stuff to mount your pieces. And then there's a bracket that supports the I/O panel right there. So I have a Silverstone that I probably showed you that'll be going in there. So that's it for a first look after it's been built. Yeah. And then one of the things that you can see is you could fill this guy with rads. There's a place for 3 fans or a rad there. Same thing with the other side. Down in the chamber here you can also have another rad here. And then there are accessories that allow you to put a rad in the front. So you could have one on either side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's a new panel, a different panel on the top that you can get that's taller, and a pedestal. I mean, you really can go. You can load this up with all the water cooling options that you could dream of, I think. So it's about time to start planning the sequence of the build. And I think on the bench I need to take the tray out, set the motherboard up, and get some of the water cooling pieces laid out, so that and then get the radiators mounted. That's probably going to be the first thing I do. I'll show you more as the build progresses.